In this video, let's try to understand the difference between interest that are capitalized during the construction period and the moratorium given for the loan. Why I am trying to find the difference between these two? Both these aspects comes into picture when an entity takes a term loan. Let's say they have taken a term loan for putting up a project, and let's give life to the project. Let's say the project is going to cost 10 crore. And if the project is going to take 12 months as implementation period, that is 0 to 12 months implementation period, and after that if it is going to take another 6 months for stabilization, it means only from 18th month onwards this project will actually make some positive cash flows. So look at here, from the time the loan was availed or the project was started, it is going to take 18 months for this project to generate cash flows, a positive cash flow. In this 18 months, 12 months will go for implementation itself and another 6 months is for stabilization. And in all these period, they are supposed to pay interest for the loan availed for this project. Let's say the loan availed for the project is 7 crore at the rate of 10%. So this 7 crore will be drawn over the implementation period of 12 months. Let me give you the breakdown like this. That is, in 0 to 3 months, they draw 3 crore. In next 4 to 6 months, they draw another 2 crore. It means overall they have drawn 5 crore. And in another 6 to 12 months, that is balance 6 to 12 months, they draw the balance 2 crore. It means overall they have drawn 7 crore now. So on this 3 crore, for the average period of 3 months, they will be paying this as interest, which is basically 7,50,000. And for this 5 crore, for this 4 to 6 months, that is 3 months period, they will be paying 12,50,000 as interest. The interest is basically calculated on the cumulative amount by applying this percentage for the respective period. Okay. And for the last 6 months, they would have drawn entire 7 crore. So for 6 months, 7 crore into 10%, which works out to 70 lakh. And for average 6 months, it's going to be 35 lakh. Okay. So for the term loan of 7 crore, during this implementation period of 12 months, they are supposed to pay interest of 55 lakhs. But we know in this period, they are not going to make any money because the project is yet to take off. It is still in the implementation period. So whatever the interest that is now going to get levied during the construction period, or the interest that is chargeable during the construction period, can be added to the project cost. I gave you this information, project cost is 10 crore. Now the revised project cost will be 10 crore plus 0.55 crore. So the revised project cost is going to be 10.55 crore and the revised term loan will be, let's say, 70% of this 10.55 crore. So it will be 7.39 crore. So what is happening here? We started with the understanding that for 10 crore project, loan is 70%, that is 7 crore. But this 7 crore will cost another 55 lakhs for this entity as interest during the implementation period, which they will not be able to pay. So this interest is arising because of the project. So this is getting added to the cost of the project. And bank is also going to help the borrower to pay this interest of 55 lakh partly by giving them an additional term loan. Yes, the original term loan was only 7 crore. Now the bank is giving additional 39 lakhs for what? For part funding the interest payment which is levied during the implementation period. So what is happening here is not an holiday. This is not a holiday. Whatever the interest that is due is calculated, it is added to the cost of the project, and the funding is also partly done by the bank itself to get their revenue. So during this period, the borrower will be able to service the interest even though they are not making money. Why? Because bank has already funded them partly, and the balance money, that is 0.55 minus 0.39, whatever is the difference, That is the money which they have to arrange through their margin. So that's about interest during the project implementation period. Then what is this moratorium? Moratorium is basically given for the term loan, say from this project completion period till the project stabilizes. In this case, from 12 months to 18 months, this is their initial period after the project implementation period. So in this period, initially they will be making losses. Okay, they will have losses, then they will break even, and after that they will start making profit. So this will be their profit zone, and this is going to be their loss zone. So in order to help them during the loss period, banks generally give moratorium. So in this moratorium period, that is from 12 months to 18 months, on the 7 crore, they have to pay interest at the rate of 10% for 6 months, which will work out to 0.35 crore. So this 0.35 crore will be given a holiday by the bank. When they say holiday, they are not sacrificing. Rather, that interest will be accrued and it will be added with the term loan outstanding figure. So already the term loan outstanding is 7 crore. With that, this 0.35 crore will also be added. Do you wish to learn more? I invite you to attend our free Sunday workshops on the topics related to credit and financial analysis. This Sunday, we are going to conduct a session on 11 a.m., 3 p.m., 7 p.m. 3 different sessions focusing on credit and financial analysis topics. And to join this workshop free of cost, just comment live. I'll share the registration link with you, or WhatsApp me live classes to the number seen on the screen.